Hello. Hey guys. Brutal week since the stream there happening. Um, so we evaluated the markets last week, and now we're going to go ahead and take a look at what is going on with the market in general. This was by no means on crypto. This was not an attack on crypto. This was just the market, global market. I guess like whole panic because of the whole tapering thing. But we already knew that they were going to taper. So I don't understand this is like really, this is like a really astronomical sell off. Really, really, really bad. But I think the pain is like we're reached already. A lot of people have already capitulated sell or capitulated sold. So if we're reaching a bottom, I really think the bottom is like pretty, like we're really close to this bottom. So it's just like after this kind of sell off, like there's so much blood that I'm swimming in my own blood as well. But as much as I'm swimming in my own blood, I'm still buying my blood. I'm not going back. I'm still big bullish on crypto in the long term. So that's why it's good to have bags. You don't care about them. You're just holding them, and you're just letting them be. You're letting them stake. You're not worried. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just chillax. I'm relaxed. Throughout this entire sell-off, I was really relaxed. Like it was like this was a bloodbath, but I was just like, okay, well, it's not necessarily Bitcoin that just sold off. It was the NASDAQ, the stock market, and just even like Europe and the Nikkei, they all sold. They all sold off. So there is now like this whole different shift that is going on a macro level. But fear not. There's still I I don't know how I'm supposed to say this, but I think that the Fed is kind of like I don't even know how to exactly say it. It's just like he is going to do what he needs to do. And I don't think his intention is really to have this type of sell off, because there's just this is like, because we're in an everything bubble. So it's just like, you can't be just like, well, we're going to start tapering. People are too much addicted to the free money, because I know was it Europe was giving out free money, United States, no surprise. So there's just like a lot of stimulus going out there, and they're trying to like say, okay, we're not going to do it anymore. It's like, there's a first for everything. I had an argument with a friend. I can't say which friend, but I told this person, like, I think United States is going to go negative rates. But that's just between me and my friend. But like things are really shaken up there in the global world. So without further ado, let's take a look at these charts. Last week I showed you guys this cool app, and I saw in the comments that you guys were asking, like, what is the name of the app? So it's called SciTrader. Okay, the name of the app is SciTrader. That's this one right here. And you could find this in the App Store. So taking a good look at what's going on, it looks like because Bitcoin did hit that 32 some thousand. So big, massive panic, you know. When I see that kind of level, I'm just like, no way. I that is the worst moment you could ever like sell. That is the worst moment. If you like wanted to sell, like Bitcoin right now is at 36. So at least there's like a little bit of a bounce. It's like, you know, you guys ever play with a rubber ball? You just drop it, even though like it's falling like a rock, that ball will bounce, right? Even if you drop your pencil or mic, there's always a tiny bit of a bounce. So never sell into like a falling rock scenario. Okay, so like if you guys were looking to like try to get out, I think there would be some type of retracement there to at least the 40 grand before you start to think about trying to, like, if you're fed up. Okay, but I'm in this for the long haul, so I'm always just gonna be a buyer. Okay, I'm a buyer. And so looking into the cool app that I forgot to say its name last week, SciTrader. Okay, SciTrader. We can see that the market has taken a bounce. Bitcoin took a bounce. Atom, surprisingly, the Cosmo ecosystems is taking a beautiful bounce as well. Cardano finally reaching that $1 mark. I mean, I recall I was just like, man, it was so stubborn. Cardano was so stubborn. I was like, man, is Cardano even gonna? I was like doubting myself too. I was just like, maybe it's not gonna hit $1. And here we are at $1 throughout this entire even like bull run. You know, Cardano is maintaining, and even through the dumps, maintain its position. So I think Cardano is more likely to have this huge bounce. Eventually, we don't know what's gonna happen, but like I am actually very impressed with Cardano. Phantom, I think I saw this at the 160 or $170 range. Beautiful bounce. Luna's been Luna took definitely a hit. AVAX took a hit. Mana, all of them. Filecoin, it went what $32 to now 18. Huge sell off. We're seeing Arweave, however, bounce back up really nicely. Okay, so Arweave is doing nice. Bat surprisingly doing okay. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Super. I think that's what Super Farm. Super Farm is doing not too bad. It's going green, and so forth. So yeah. ORN, that is the Orion protocol, not to be confused with Orion Money. That they see, I think Orion protocol is from the Near ecosystem. So it looks like they're doing some type of recovery as well. And file DNT, what ASR? I don't know what ASR. I'm gonna have so many coins on this list that I have no idea. Mana's doing some type of recovery, 1% up. So yeah, SciTrader, that's the name of this app. Okay, so I'll go ahead and exit out of that now, and we can look at our market. Get out of that. Yes, I want to exit. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on. We'll take a look at what's going on the SPY, or not SPY. The fear. New levels. It feels like we keep going from the 20s to now the 10s. This is extreme capitulation here. 10, 11, 12, right? 11, 13, 11, and we hit 10 earlier in January. So we've just been hanging out here, and this is kind of a very long time just in this region. So this, it's like when you're too greedy, that region gets too hot. This is getting too hot. And when I say this is getting too hot, like this fear is just too hot. It's been here too long. So, with that is like, people are just, I don't know, maybe people are just very new to crypto, so they don't understand how fast that crypto can react. If anything, Bitcoin has always been like that kind of leading indicator before something happens. Like, so before the stock market falls down, for some reason, for some silly reason, Bitcoin likes to take that nosedive first. And this was before, like even before COVID or something like that. So even before the flu, it would just fall. So food for thought. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the SPY. Last stream, I was here. We were here. And then pretty much the next day, it just fell like a rock. It seems to be a type of correction. It did fall. It did seem to find support in this region. I put this 20% because I was just thinking, like, man, if it falls here, is like how far? This is like a 10-11% correction, right? Here would be a 20%. So I just kind of put that there as thinking, like, can the market correct 20%? And it seems like it may find a base here at the 427 region. So that was interesting. So correction, I'm not so sure if we can call it a crash, but it definitely feels like a crash, especially on the Bitcoin side. We can see bullish here. Here we go. A lot of volume here. Bearish was here in this region. So I was saying, like, it looks like distribution, like people were just like offloading. And it looks like there was a lot of buying in this region, but it was bearish. It was bearish. So selling off on these regions. These were sell-offs. So looking at this on the bullish scenario, this was where we were finding some type of area of interest to buy. So we went past that, and the SPY still continued to drop. It did find this base there at the 421-ish area. So this is actually a very strong bounce. This is a strong bounce, guys. I don't think you realize this is a very strong bounce here. From here to here, strong bounce compared to this small little this little bounce from last stream. So there's some good news here, The bullish is at this area. We went well below it, and now it's showing some type of strength there. So I think in the coming days, it may go back down here to do a retest, and we'll know from there. Maybe find a base, or who knows? Maybe the stock market will do a V bottom. It's been doing V bottoms for the last two incidents. Was it 2018, and back when the whole shutdown was happening. So I don't know if this could be a V bottom, but who knows? I don't know. Transportation fell really a little bit hard off. So that I was expecting like it to drop a little bit more, but it seems to have found a base in this region. Doing okay. It's doing okay, but like this was not like I say, I think this is more of a labor shortage because you know you got boats just like sitting in the water trying to load their load. So that is what's going on. And we'll get out of this for a moment. Crypto market by value. Bitcoin is still in dominating the market because it's kind of like that safe haven right now. Phantom's up, AVAX is up, Loop Ring is up. Loop Ring really sold off. I think it was like $2 or $3 and really hugely big it sold off really hard there. So I would anticipate a kind of a little bit of a stronger comeback than what this is right now. Mana and sand, one is negative 1.7, the other is like 1%, negative 1%. So the metaverse stuff is down. Gala, what it was like, I recall, was like at 50 cents. Now it's at 18 cents. That's a huge drop for Gala. So sushi, the dexes are really undeservedly sold off. Even Theta, Axie Infinity, surprisingly, does what it's actually kind of holding sort of semi okay. I think because they have a lot of players. Okay, so we can go back to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the bullish, bearish kind of scenario is it's finding a base there. It looks like if we're gonna have more pain, it looks like 30,000 or 31,000 would be a region where you would see a lot of like bulls, maybe buyers come in. But yeah, pretty brutal for everybody, not just in the crypto, but just whole global sold off. But there is Bitcoin has just been so sold off. It's really time for it to do this comeback. I really do think it's time for it to do some type of comeback. Bearishness coming down. It looks like now not too much people are selling off because this is the bearish. Already a lot of people just like kind of sold. So this is already bearishness. I think institutions are, if anything, they're just gobbling all of this up for the both. A lot of accumulation, a lot of distribution in this area. So a lot of it is what it is, guys. Don't be so fearful. I know like maybe you guys are in like max pain, but this is I think this is now a very good opportunity. If you guys watched last week's video, those gems plays, I think those are now a good time to position yourself to buy some. Because those the gem, no, I don't want to say the gem plays, but like this is like going back in time in March, basically March. This is like going back in time in March when everyone kind of lost hope. And ironically, when the March happened, right? March, April, February, March, that region, when I say that region, I'm talking like when this was happening, a lot of people were just like fed up with Bitcoin. But when this was happening, the stock market was doing a-okay, right? Stock market didn't even care that Bitcoin was doing this. Stock market didn't even care. So I think now we've gone back, basically back to summer of last year's level. Look at that. We're basically back in that area. So it's like going back in time and finding the next phantom, because phantom, at around this time was like less than 10 cents or less than 50 cents or something like that. So it's time to go back in time to find the next phantom or the next Luna or the next coin. So I gave you guys 4 gem plays. I do think there is a couple things that you can do to wait this out, because waiting this out, this time is really you don't have to feel helpless or anything. If you've done your work where you've staked, then you've positioned yourself pretty good. Right now it feels like pain, but the pain it will go away. You will survive this. You will survive, okay? You will survive. There's pain, there's staking, there's also liquid mining. There's a lot of ways to make money in crypto. You don't have to just have it in your account and have it do nothing. You can put them in like kind of I think Gate does hodl and earn certificates or something like that. You definitely take advantage of whatever they offer. Just put it in there and leave it alone. Just stake. Wait it out until the bull market comes back, and the bull market will come back. And when it comes, it'll happen much stronger. Okay, so don't be fretting. Don't be fretting. I know everyone's in pain. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I'm not in pain, if that makes sense. So don't lose hope. This is where you should be doing the most work. It's hard to find time to research, to find the coins that you want. So this is the best time to look for those coins. This is actually the time that is very hard to get, because right now everyone is like, they're losing interest. They don't want to do this anymore. They give up, or they've lost so much. But this is the time when you should be looking. Okay, when you should be looking for the next Polkadot or the next Cardano, and that time, you're looking for what is millionaires are made in the bear market, not in the bull market, right? Yeah, I think a lot of YouTubers like to say that too, right? So try. I would recommend to research. I am constantly doing research, and even when I do research, like sometimes I don't even pick them up, right? By the time I pick them up, it's like already the bull run has gone or it started. So this is a good time to do research. Look at coins that you think that can survive a bear market, right? And definitely come back stronger in the bull market. So I have some good picks. Oh, but before I go over with picks and stuff, I do want to, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but Polkadot did, they changed their logo. Yeah, they changed their logo. So if you guys recall, it was like a big P and then like a dot and then a circle. Now it's this. Now this is like the new sort of type of logo that Polkadot is doing. So I thought that was cool. I didn't even know about this I just noticed it, and I was just like, oh, if everyone was aware of this or not. So Polkadot seems to rebrand its logo. It used to be that big P. Now it's not that big P. Now it's just pink. Now it's just pink, and I'm guessing these are supposed to be like the pair chains, or I don't know what it's supposed to be, but like it looks cool. It looks cool. I like this look more than before. This is cool. This to me, it's cool. And so some of the stuff that I'm looking at too is I know so with this hard sell off, I'm actually looking to play. I'm actually looking to play some games, and while I'm playing games, I'm actually just like I just want to have fun. This is for me just to have fun, and not necessarily to make like not like even though it's play to earn or free to play or whatever. I'm just looking to have fun. And like play with this blockchain, play blockchain games, and like it's just have fun, because that's what these games were designed. So I'm looking at Thane Arena, and I don't know why I didn't have it up here. I was looking at Axie Infinity too. Yeah, I was looking at Axie Infinity. I think Axie Infinity would be fun. Theta Arena looks like a fun game to play. I'm not sure if you guys are like into this stuff, but like this is a good time to just play with these play to earn games. Just wet your feet. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm going to go ahead and not share my screen for a second. I have to share my screen for the other stuff, for this one. Okay, so you guys can see this. Okay, so Bitcoin is down already. No surprise. But Thane Arena, huge sell-off. Big sell-off here. And picking it up here at $2, and just trying to find out how the game plays. I think this is not a bad time. I've been wanting to play Theta, like I've been playing Theta Arena on the free to play scale, just trying to like see if I like it. I do like it, but it's a little bit hard for me to understand how they do the tokenomics still. I even got a controller, guys. See, got a controller. So it's charged. It does work. Okay. This, you can play this on the PC. So I've been doing that just to explore, just to play around. And I'm also thinking of picking up a little bit of Axie. Okay. So I want to pick up some Axie tokens. And just play, just play, have fun. This is a good time to play and to research. Maybe you like the game and you think the game can do much better. I don't think I've seen Thane Arena this low, or Axie Infinity this low. Excuse me. They're just like really like, it's at a good price where even I want to buy some and play. And I'm not a huge gamer. I just want to have fun. I just want to see like what is this like whole gaming blockchain gaming. I mean, I have an idea, but like now like I get to be part of it. So this is exciting to me. Okay. I'm not suggesting that you guys should do this, but if you guys do, definitely if you guys do play Axie Infinity, like maybe like I wouldn't mind looking for like some friends or like a guild to join and play. So this is gonna be an exciting journey for me, because this just for fun, so I'm looking for fun. I'm looking for fun and something to play, and some while I'm not playing, I will definitely still research the games that I think have good, not just games, but like projects that I think have huge potential. So Axie and Thane Arena are both on my radar to buy. Um, and buy, but not necessarily to earn. Okay. For me, it's just play to have fun. Okay. So that is what's going on in my mind. Okay. There are tokens. I guess you guys already know. Everyone knows about how I feel about Vader. I think Vader's going to do well. I am looking to add Orion. Orion didn't actually do that bad. Orion's holding pretty good throughout that entire sell off. Okay. Even with the like kind of sell off, Ryan did pretty well. I thought this would go much lower, but it seems to be kind of bottoming out there. So and you can see on the RSI, it's pretty well oversold there. So I'm actually pretty impressed with Orion, how it's holding so well. So very I still like Orion because I do think at one point that they are going to have this turnaround. And when that turnaround happens, this is the idea that I think that may happen. Okay. Everyone, if you are familiar with the Anchor protocol, they provide 19, 20 some percent on UST. And Anchor right now is kind of matching that. It's like 15 or 20%, something like that. So with time, again, my guess is with time, Anchor protocol is going to reduce that. This is just speculation that they are going to reduce their interest, and Orion wants to actually increase their interest. So right now it's just like, because they just started or they just launched, this is still new project. They are thinking of putting it up to the 25% yield. But in order to get that 25% on your stable coins, you have to have a certain amount of Orion. So this is how I feel about Orion. I think Orion will be a good because they work together, But who knows? Maybe even if Anchor protocol maintains 20%, that's still okay. Orion still can do good in the end. So I'm looking to add some Orion, Vader. I think Vader may be a good add. I want to try adding around that region. And so that is one. And then there is the octopus really wildly, I told you guys, very wildly moves. I want to try to get this around the 2. I would like to add some octopus around 2 or 2/3. I don't know, like around this region. So I'm still sticking to my gem plays. If you guys are like curious what I'm doing, Axie and Thane Arena are both just like my experiment to play. Okay. It's not really for me to really earn. It's just for me to play. Because like I don't have that much time to just play, but I think they have a maximum. I know that you can only earn so much per day. So even if I was gonna like be a full-time gamer, I am limited. So that's another reason. So it's not like, you could play 10 hours and straight and whatever you earn, and when the bull market comes, then you can sell it. It's no, that's not my thought process. My thought process is like, I would like to play for a little bit. If I like it, I may invest more in it. Okay. So that's my thought process. So bags are still the same. And I am just still hodling on my position. If anything, now I'm actually more aggressively adding. Okay, I'm not selling. I'm just adding more aggressively. So that is my thought process. If there's any guys, if there's any coins that you guys want me to look at, oh, my last one. Okay, one more. I'm actually looking to add more rune. Oh, it didn't go here. Rune. I'm looking to add more rune. I am pretty shocked that it got to this low. Or I don't know if I should say shocked, but like I said, this is the level when they got hacked the first time. This is when they got hacked the second time. And it's just like right at that same level, undeservingly. Good project. So I'm looking to add a little bit of more room to my bag as well. So just I know like I'm confident that this project, for example, is going to come back from this bear market. So I have faith in this project, for example. Very, very heavily sold off. You can see right here, RSI sold off here, RSI sold off undeservingly. Very, very good project, because when it was here, it wasn't even top 100. Rune wasn't even top 100 when it was at this price level. Now Rune is sitting at the what, like it's like number 62 or 61 on coin market cap, and it's back to the same level undeservingly. Very good, wonderful project. I cannot believe that it's this low. I really cannot. So I'm just gonna probably just end up gobbling this price, because I'm confident that this project will come back alive in strides. So that again, that's my thought process. So those are the bags that I'm looking to add, not sell. Okay, add, not sell, plus playing some games. What about you guys? I looked at somebody asked me about FEG, the FEG token, and Jancy. Those tokens are below. Those tokens look like the type of coins that I would grind. So I'm not. It's not within my interest. Okay, for me. Okay. Was it fake token? Fake token. It was an interesting project, but like this looks like a like this kind of token. Because last week someone was asking me about this, and it's just like it's too. I don't want to say it's too cheap, but when it's trading at 0.0000000, it's hard for me to really give a correct evaluation. So I am stepping away from this coin, okay? Just because I'm uncomfortable with the tokenomics as well. Reading the white paper had me just like shake my head no. So that was my thought process on it. If you guys have questions, go ahead. Feel free to ask. I'll go ahead and take a look there on the gate chat. I do not speak Chinese. Yes, Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin is up 40,000, and Bitcoin can drop to 32,000. Yeah, it can get to there. Yeah. But like, I don't see Bitcoin hitting 30 grand, for example. That's how I see Bitcoin right now. I don't see it hitting, because it hit 30 or 28,000 back in the summer. So I don't see Bitcoin going back to like the 29 grand level, because 20 grand level or the 29 grand level was that was serious capitulation for like a lot of newbies. I think now Bitcoin has some institutional. So I don't see Bitcoin going down to like 28,000 or to the 20 grand level, unless we go into like a depression. But I don't think that's what the Fed Chairman Powell wants to do. Okay. All right. So that is from the Gate Chat. What about YouTube? Okay, so is there an issue with your internet connectivity? Charts are not so clear. You know, I get I pay like I pay a lot for internet where I live. Probably more than the average person. I pay like $100, 110 a month for my internet, and it's it's I shouldn't be having the problems that you're describing. When you're saying that my charts are not so clear, is it because it's small? Um, you know, like I try to make these charts as clear as possible. Um, it could be that I don't know. I don't think I have internet connection. Sometimes I do have some internet connection disconnections, but it's very not it's almost non-existent. Not too often, but yeah, I'll admit it does happen. You know, no internet provider is 100%, right? All right. Okay. Support and resistance. How is support confirmed? How is resistance confirmed? Okay. Okay. Well, all right. We have trend lines, for example. Trend lines are your biggest friend, right? We can see here. So these are like your supports, right? These are like your resistance. That, it's not, it's, you don't have to make it complicated. Just supports and resistance, supports and resistance. When you hit certain levels, right? Support and resistance. Are they going to be 100%? No, not always. So, you have things that go like this, right? And then it breaks that support, right? So when this support is broken, right, you have to look for the next support. The next support you see here on a bottom. Don't make trading complicated, okay? Don't make trading complicated, all right? So you see this from this trend line, you see support is broken, right? Here after this red, this red candle here, support is broken. So then it needs to establish a base. It establishes a base here, 1, 2. And you don't want, like after it finds a base, like this is a base, this becomes a base, right? If it stays up there, then this is kind of like a confirmed base. You don't want it to go below the previous candle, okay? Just like this, you don't want it to go below this previous candles. When something is broken, it's just like that. It's just broken. You have to think more binary when you're trading. Is it broken resistance or has it broken support? I'm sorry. Has it broken support? Yes. Okay. Time to sell. Has it did it establish a base? Okay. Base for me, the way I like to look at this is this is the 21 EMA. I like to see price above the 21 EMA, for example. When it's above the 21 EMA, from my point of view, okay, from my point of view, that means momentum is still there. Okay, momentum is still there, and there's potential upside. Okay, as you can see, we've maintained this 21 EMA, so I'm not bearish yet. Then like here, Bitcoin goes. All the charts go through 3 cycles. Okay, we have the bullish run up, the consolidation, and then we have the bearish, just like that. The 3 cycles. That's it. Okay. Now you have to realize 80%. Okay, 80% of the time charts are doing nothing. Okay, 80%. Think about that for a moment. 80% the charts are doing nothing. Okay, there's only 2 things that happen. Either A, it's going to do a breakout, or B, it's going to do a breakdown. Okay, so from here you can see we're going below the 21 EMA, and things are just going bottom out, right? We're losing that we're losing this support here. And like I said, I use 21 to see where the momentum is going. We go below the 21 EMA, we're closing, like this candle, it closed. Okay, we've closed, and from there you can see. Okay, we're above the 21A. We're above the 21 EMA. Cool, but we have to stay above it, and that's where you put your stop losses below here. Small stop loss, if you think about it. Okay, we go below. We're still continuing down. Okay. That, from my point of view, I like using the 21 EMA as my kind of guide. Okay. Support, resist, like support here, broken, right? The one thing about any chart is, if you make an all-time high, the chart wants to break. It wants to make another all-time high. If you don't believe me, take a look at the SPY, take a look at the NASDAQ, take a look at the Dow Jones. All charts want to do is make another all-time high. If you make an all-time high, there is a 50% chance within a month or two, that you're going to make another all-time high. If you don't make another all-time high, then often chances are that chart will break down. I hope this makes sense. I hope this helps you understand how to find that support and resistance. Okay, if you don't make an all-time high, chances are you may break down. Even when you do, but keep in mind, you want to look at also the RSI. If the RSI is, if you're getting a divergence and you have an all-time high, there is a possible chance of a breakdown. Okay, so here we can see here, for example, one moment. Here's a high, and here's a high. This is Bitcoin at, let's say, 70 grand. I know Bitcoin didn't hit 70 grand. It's like it hit like 69 some thousand. Okay, and here at 66 grand. Okay, even though Bitcoin made this all-time high, right? Made this all-time high. What did the RSI do? What did this RSI do? Here, I'll paint this here. This aligns with this high, okay? This high with this, this is the all-time high, okay? This is Bitcoin at 69 grand, okay? And this is the RSI at that. This is where you find divergence, okay? When you have divergence like this, then divergence like that, then you have to be aware that there is a huge chance that this chart or Bitcoin can fall down. Okay, that is how you find your support and your resistance as well. This is kind of like, it tells you what's going on underneath the hood. Okay, so even though you're looking up here like, oh, wow, Bitcoin it's making a new all-time high, you have to take a look back at the RSI, because the RSI tells you what's going on underneath the hood. Okay. So support and resistance, you have to play it by, you look at the lines. Where is this going, right? Resistance here, right? It's this is kind of like, okay, price keeps bouncing off of it, so that's a resistance, right? And we're coming here, right? It seems to be finding these lines, right? But it bounces off. It bounces off. We hit this, we hit here. What did price do here? Bounce. Okay. This looks like right here, we're in this region. What's price doing right now? Bouncing, right? Even though like these are supports and they are confirmed supports, but there's a chance that it can still break down. So this is where you want to keep these trend lines. These trend lines seriously do help you. Okay. Also, you have to look at the RSI. What is the RSI? RSI keeps falling, right? RSI is falling and falling. And that's when like this is not, it could be like just keep on falling, okay? There is a chance that Bitcoin can go to 30,000. I'm not going to lie here. But you have to remember what was going on during this time, right? During this time, this is when institutions were coming, right? Institutions were coming here. They were gobbling up all the Bitcoin, right? And then we had this run up. This right here, this is actually in some level of degree unexpected, because of the Fed tape. Like Bitcoin was already doing this whole sell-off. Think about it. There's no way anyone could have predicted that. I'm not sure if it could have been predictable, but I don't think it was predictable for a lot of people. Usually Fed's been this whole savior throughout that entire time, right? So I hope this answered your question. The MCO2, Moss carbon credit. I'm not sure if I know about the Moss credit. MCO2. Whoa. Okay. This seems like this pumped up during some type of news. As you can see, it broke resistance to the question earlier. Resistance is broken, right? Resistance broken. There we go. Support. When this happens, also, right there, we don't want to see this go back down below this price, for example. This is a very strong push up. So I want to see this kind of do a little bit of a consolidation before I consider doing any type of buying. It's interesting. I have to look at this coin to give you what I think about the coin. Okay. but this is a big strong push up from this low. And when the market is doing nothing but a flush, and to see something go up this high on a flush, this shows this is encouragement. This is pretty good. This is but I don't know about enough about the project to tell you what I think about it. Okay. You guys have to understand there's like thousands of coins that get released every day. They release new coins every day. So I'm looking at projects that will survive a bear market, and I'm looking at projects that I think can still have huge 10x 20x potentials. So this coin, I just want to give this time. I would give this coin some time to consolidate before you do any kind of buying. Okay. So, are you asking like where would you buy it? Like where would you like want to buy this coin? Like if I was to buy this coin, like this is like I mean, I guess I would try to put a buy here, but I too played the arena. Awesome, played E. Grab some in my bags too. Awesome, good. Yeah, like now is a good time to like just play around with some of these play to earn games and have fun, right? And not necessarily trying to earn. I think people are they have a mistake to, I don't want to say mistake, to like earn a good living off them. I don't know if I could play that much, but I definitely would like to play just for fun. For fun, a lot of people play games for fun. Why can't I, right? Uh, you play Day in Arena? Yeah, I play Day in Arena too. I have 3 characters. They give you 3 characters. So I got like this robot thing and this guy with a gun thing. It's fun. It's fun. It's interesting. So yeah, just pick up a controller and have fun. Have fun. When markets are this crappy, this is the time to research and find games that you think are fun. Okay, so I'm looking for games that are fun and keep me entertained, right? If I'm entertained playing the game, chances are I'm probably gonna still play the game. So I'll tell you guys my feedback on that eventually. But Dayton Arena has 21 million users. Like that's amazing. That's amazing. Let's say 21 million users, but only half play on a, even like if you have 21 million and like half play on a down day, that's still a lot of people. That's still a lot of people. Or let's say half is gone, right? Because let's say 21 million and there's 10 million that are active. Okay, active. And then like on a daily, that means like even when like somebody's sleeping, somebody's playing, right? You gotta think about globally here. So this one I need to do more research. This looks cool. This looks cool. Not because of the chart, but being carbon neutral. But I don't know. Like, how does this coin make money? Is a better question. Like, what is so other than being a carbon neutral? What is it that they're doing that's like how are they making money? Are they like a charity? Now I have to look at this. I looked at the other two tokens last week, and I was just like, I read the white paper, I just shake my head. So I have to read this. I'll read this project. MCO2. MCO2. I kind of like the name too. MCO2. All right. I'm glad you play the game too. Okay. If I can figure out how to add people, I'll ask you to add me. Okay. If I can figure out how to add. All right. But guys, we're at a good time to accumulate, not panic sell. Do not panic sell. When you panic sell, you are selling pretty much at the lowest possible point. Okay. No panic selling. Be the investor where you stay, you know, long term, right? Long term wealth, right? If you're here for the quick trade, like, you know, like it's good to make quick trades like in and out of coins, because you know they have a lot of hype or something, then you can get out, then yeah, that's fine too. But if you're here and want to invest in like some projects, like some startups where you buy at 85 or no, not 85, 65 million, and you can get out when it becomes a unicorn at $1 billion, then, you know, long-term wealth is within reach, right? So don't think about the short term, think about the long term. Every time the stock market did a correction, what did it do next? Right? What does the stock market always goes down, but like it always comes back up, and often stronger. And if it doesn't, it may take a little time, but it always does bounce back up. Okay? So stay well, my friends, guys. Okay? I hope I answered your question, Crypto Point Pakistan. If you find this useful, I hope you could give me a big thumbs up there. Okay. All right. So that's all the time I have for today. I hope you guys are well. Be just relax. Don't lose your hair. Don't pull out your hair or anything. Just take a breath, take a chill back. If you are in pain, I understand. A lot of people are in pain too. But when you're in so much pain, the worst thing you can do is panic sell. If you feel you may be trying to panic sell, turn off the computer, turn off your cell phone, go play Thane Arena. Go play Thane Arena. Go play Axie Infinity. Okay, play something to get your mind off this sell off. Okay. So with that, I will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. All right. Or good week. All right. Bye, guys.